So if you don't like the negative exponents, you reverse the order. And make them be positive exponents. And then you can factor as you normally would. So it would be negative 25 x to the fourth plus 24 x squared plus 1. I don't like starting with a negative, so change them. Minus 1. And now we need to factor this. Since it's an x to the fourth and an x squared, each parenthesis is going to start with an x squared. And since it is a 25x to the fourth, we're either going to need to start with a 5x squared and a 5x squared, or a 25 and a 1. And I know it's going to be a 25 and a 1. Needs to multiply be negative 1, so it's a positive 1 and a negative 1 in the back. And it needs to get negative 24 in the middle, so we need to get a negative 25 when we multiply the outsides, and a positive 1 when we multiply the insides. So solve each of those. X squared equals negative 1 over 25. X squared equals positive 1. Since it's x squared, you need to square root both sides. So square root, don't forget the plus or minus. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of square root of negative 1 over 25. Since it's negative, it's going to become imaginary. Square root of 1 is 1. Square root of 25 is 5. And it is imaginary. So here's our 4 roots because it was x to the fourth. Plus or minus, that's 4 roots. When solving equations with logs, you have to first just get one log. So we're combining the two logs to be 1. The base stays. And since you're adding, you multiply when you condense it. Then to solve, we want to change it from a log to an exponent. When you do that, the base is the base, the answer is the exponent, and it equals whatever was in the log. So that's 4 equals x squared minus 3x. And we can solve by factoring if we move the 4 over. And then factor. Negative 4 and a positive 1. Solve it, we get x equals 4 and x equals negative 1. But with logs, you need to check for extraneous solutions. We have 4 and negative 1. You plug in a 4, log base 4, 4, that works. 4 minus 3 is 1, that works. And then check the negative 1. Log of negative 1 is not allowed. So this is extraneous. X equals 4 is the only solution.